I'm here with another Workflow Wednesday editing video. Here we have this ski picture, and we're going to add just a little more pop and color to it, brighten it up just a little bit. So we're going to start out by coming up here to the Color Lux set, and we're going to edit this one using the bright base to give it a little bit more brightness. Now you're going to have to pardon, this photo is really low resolution, so we're going to start seeing some pixelization and stuff in this photo. So you're going to have to ignore that just a little bit because of how low resolution it is. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add light, and I'm going to do add light 3. And you can see that we've already gotten quite a bit of highlights that are blown out up here. We're going to fix those in just a minute. Sorry, did that add? Okay. Now we're going to recover the highlights just a little bit using our highlight recovery slider over here. We're just going to slide it down until we get rid of most of those reds over there. Now I think that overall that I'm pretty close to done with this photo. We're going to do a couple other things. We're going to come over here and we're going to click on the brush tool. We're going to choose Fix Cast Red. Now this is going to help remove some of the extra redness that's in their faces from it being so cold outside. So we're just going to brush on this over this man's face and even just a little bit on her face, I think. And then I'm going to click New. I'm going to add another brush. These are both from the Perfect Portrait Workflow Collection. I'm going to do PP Add Light. This is going to be way too much, but I'm going to brush it on anyway. And then a lot of times this is how I do my brushes. I just brush them on and then I decrease the exposure or whatever I know I need to decrease over here. So I'm going to decrease that just a little bit. Now I'm going to add a graduated filter from the graduated filter toolbox, and I'm going to add colorful background. I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to pull this down. I want to add this to the background, not to the people. So Lightroom 6, I can use my brush tool over here and I can choose erase. I'm going to show my overlay and I'm just going to erase this off of the people and their faces because I don't really want to add that extra color to their faces. I just want to add it to the background. And that's a super nice feature in Lightroom 6. If I only had Lightroom 5, then what I would probably do is choose colorful background but use it as a brush. So I would click on my brush tool over here. Sorry, that's taken just a second. I would click on my brush tool over here and then I would choose colorful background as a brush and then I would brush it on where I did want it. So that's another way to do that. So the last thing I might do to this photo is try to clone out this sign over here. So I'm going to make it bigger than the sign and I'm going to pull down. See what we can do. That shows a really awkward place for that to come from. Just going to move it back up here. I don't want to get any of his jacket. Oops, I went too far. Let's try that. Then I would come in, make my brush a little bit smaller and fix up some of these other areas that kind of need a little bit of extra fixing. I'm gonna do maybe this one right up here. Sorry, Lightroom's moving a little slow because I'm also rendering another video at the same time. I don't know, let's see. I just play around with this really until I get it kind of right, get it how I want it to look. I've got that bit of red there that I can't really fix. Maybe I can go back and try to brush over with a darken. My add darkness brush. Let's see if I can kind going to darken up that area. I don't know if that didn't really work. That was terrible. Oh, I guess I can try to clone it. Use a big brush here. And see how that works. I think that looks pretty good. I would maybe spend a little bit more time touching this up or playing around with it a little bit more. Otherwise, I think it's pretty good. Let's look at the before and after. There we have it, before and after, just a little bit of color pop and a cloned out sign. Enjoy the rest of our Workflow Wednesday posts. Thanks.